Welcome back to my channel today. Same day as my last video, because we're in the same thing. Is funny stories off of Reddit. So grab yourself a blanket and some snacks and get ready. Because you might need your blanket to muffle your laugh if it's nighttime for you. You ready, Darius?
Yep, ready. Let's do this.
Okay, so this is from the subreddit Funny Stories. This one is titled Best Dollar Ever. So I was setting my alarm on my Alexa. You know about the add-ons you can buy for your Alexa to make them do different things? Well, after I set my alarm, my Alexa said, "By the way, Samuel L. Jackson's voice can wake you up in the morning and tell you jokes for the payment of $1. So every morning I start the day with Samuel L. Jackson yelling motherfucker at me and telling me the weather."
I don't know what to say about that.
Someone said that is amazing. So that was the first funny story. These are all very short, by the way. Next one says, friend unmutes his mic. This one I found really funny. You ready, Darius?
Yeah, I want to hear it. It sounds interesting.
So I was in an English virtual meeting the other day and noticed a friend had his mic on. So I did what any good friend would do. I sent him a text telling him, knowing full well his ringtone is the Pornhub recording. It said rec theme song, but it's the Pornhub theme song.
Oh my god.
One posted, you are a monster, yet I aspire to be like you. Here, have all my respect, throws a bag at you. Someone else comments, you're a legend, and then someone says slow clap. And another one said, well done, mate, well done. That is something I would really do. That's something I would do.
Sounds like something you do.
Yeah.
No
The next... Oh, so this one I picked it because I want to see... I want to know what your reaction is to this. An Instagram post jokingly teased men and pretended women's skin peel off every time they have their... Let's say they have their period. This Instagram post featured a woman peeling the skin off her face off. I'm assuming either a face mask or sunburn, and when my partner asked me about it, I jokingly told him, yes, it's true. He started doubting me, saying he never saw my skin peel. I told him that obviously her skin was different than mine, and that mine simply gets flaky. He went quiet for a minute and slowly nodded, saying, it explains a lot, whispered like a lizard. I don't know how to tell him it was a joke anymore.
I mean...
Like, the face. I remember this post, and so many men were like, oh my god, is this true? And all the girls were like, yeah, of course it's true. By the way, it's not true. It's not true.
But you understand why I gotta believe it, though, because I mean, like, hell.
You guys don't know, but... It was honestly just a peel-off face mask, but the whispered like a lizard. To the comments, well, the person said, keeping him in the dark is the best part of this. And someone commented under that, I agree. So this man thinks females peel their face when they're on their periods. I find it amusing. I find it amusing because I'm a female, and I'm pretty sure all my females out there would find this funny. And then the next story is, I was the demon. My son, are you ready for that?
I was a demon.
Is the name of the next one. My son came to me in a panic one morning about 4 a.m. He's 28 years old and very self-reliant, so it was a shock when he banged on my door so early in the morning. I stumbled to the door and he was relieved. He told me his girlfriend that lived in the main house, I'm in a converted garage, saw a demonic entity dancing around my apartment at about 3 a.m. In her words, it looked like a demon performing a ritual. Now, why she didn't knock on my door or try to save me, we will never know. At first, when he told me what she saw, I was panicked, but then remembered I had gotten a new punk record the night before. I couldn't help but laugh. What she saw was me dancing to a punk record from the 80s because I couldn't sleep that night and figured would tire me out poking around my space. So the moral of the story is my future daughter-in-law is absolutely useless in a paranormal crisis. Lesson learned. I feel bad for the mother-in-law, soon to be like the mother. The daughter-in-law is useless. She, like, what? You wouldn't save the mom? Rude.
Hey, it's either you get the fuck out of there, or you deal with whatever is going on. I choose get the fuck out of there.
You wouldn't go save your mother-in-law.
Depends. It depends on who my fiance or wife is. Then I would go save my mother-in-law. It also depends on who is my mother-in-law too.
Okay, let's say me and you are going to get married. Would you save my mom?
Yeah. Netflix is fucking playing godly.
I feel like to get extra points and like marriage status, this is coming from obviously a female. If I was going to get married to another female and my partner saved my mom from a possible demonic entity, she would have every right to praise. Remember when I saved your mom from a demonic entity? Hands down, okay, I'll go do the damn dishes. Damn. One person commented, I honestly would have done the same. If gun can't kill it, I'm not fucking with it. So as far as I'm concerned, you belong to that demon.
Facts. Right. Yeah.
Okay, but listen, she's not in the actual house. She's in the garage.
Right.
The mom. So if the demonic entity's in the house, you still have time to go save the mom before the demonic entity gets to the garage. And if she would have checked, she would have known it was the mom to begin with.
She was taking no chances.
Clearly. The next one is called Wedding Vows.
Oh, God. Ironic, right?
Yeah. Oof. The end. Okay, anyways. At my sister's wedding, it was not a large gathering for the ceremony, but still maybe 30 people. We all silently listened as the pastor told them both to repeat after me. When he got to the part where he looked at my sister and said, I take you this lawful man to be my wedded husband. She said, I take you this awful man to be my wedded husband. Turns out her slip-up was totally correct. They divorced a few years later.
Fuck. Be careful who you marry, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure it's the right person.
Her gut said something. I know these were an extreme. Here, let me find another subreddit. Another funny story. Shouldn't take me too long. Actually, there's one I was saving because I don't know if I should say it with you, but I'm going to. I saw it a few times, like, I don't know if I want to read it. But it's called, We Had a Communal House Dildo.
Okay. Continue. Sounds like some frat house shit.
So the story goes, Context. I once lived in a house with 6 other friends. Cheap rent, good roommates. We had parties every weekend with 50 plus people. Life was good. A buddy of ours was very homophobic. His parents said they would disown him if he was gay. And one of the guys in the house who knew him the best bought a pink suction cup glow-in-the-dark dildo. Good news, we eventually got him desensitized to the point where he accepted that gay people aren't scary. Hashtag small victories. The idea was to stick it to the front of his truck. He would either have to touch it to get it off or leave it, at which point we would laugh at him. We thought it was funny, but it never happened because he moved a couple days after it was bought. So ultimately, we just had it around the house and would fuck with each other. Fall asleep on the couch, you're gonna take him with a dildo in your mouth. We sanitized it regularly. We stuck it to the wall and hung Christmas decorations on it. We hid it in the cupboards places. It just right so that if you open the cupboard, it would fall out at you. We all got pretty good at throwing it at a wall and getting it to stick. Something tells me they're in their 20s.
Yeah, they have to be.
Yeah. Some kids had Elf on a Shelf. We had Pink Dink in the Stink.
Oh my god. These guys.
Let me review that. Some kids had Elf on a Shelf. We had Pink Dink in the Sink. We had rotating roommates as some people started moving out and starting their lives after college until I was the last to leave. I left it in the shower the last day. I moved out with a note. This is Pink Dink. He may be small, but he can bring so much joy to the world if you use him properly. The landlord wouldn't answer my text after that. I assume he was embarrassed by what the new tenants had found.
Oh my god. Definitely college vibes.
This one said, this is probably the best story on here I've read. Another said, I love this. One commented, you have inspired me. I love the idea of a dildo hood ornament. The next time I see a big old truck toting a pair of Texas-style Longhorns on the front grill, I will be adding a big pink glowing dildo to the center. Bullseye. Yippee-ki-yay, cowboys. I don't know why more people don't have communal house dildos. I think my favorite part is, so ultimately we just had it around the house and would fuck with each other. Fall asleep on the couch, you get a pic taken with a dildo in your mouth.
In other words, don't fall asleep at your buddy's house.
When you know there's a pink dildo, don't be the first to fall asleep. Or if you're going to go to bed, make sure you lock your door.
Or just don't fall asleep at all.
Yeah.
Stay woke, people. Stay woke. That's what we say in the army.
Anyways, wait. One person said, this is much more wholesome and much less gross than I was expecting from the title. Your shared house sounded like an awesome place. Anyways, if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like or a thumbs up. If you're not yet subscribed, please subscribe and turn on bell notification. And I'll see y'all in the next video.